Hi, Candy from Mindful Learning Psychology. Today I wanted to talk to you about regulation. Regulation is really, really important, especially if you have a child who is neurodiverse. They struggle to regulate themselves and they often need help to regulate. Children who experience the world around them, even though they're not neurodiverse, in a really intense way, also need to be able to regulate, and they also need support to regulate. Regulation is about taking time out to breathe, to calm your body down, your mind down, and reset your body and your mind to be able to deal with whatever it is you're facing that day. So some strategies that we use in our household for regulation is deep breathing. So deep breathing is where you take a breath in slowly and you count for 4 whilst you're taking a breath. Once you've taken your breath, you hold that breath for 4. And then you breathe that breath out really, really slowly. And the trick with that deep breathing, when you breathe out, is to make sure that breathing out takes longer than it did for you to breathe in. What that does is it resets your brain and it sends your brain a signal that this is not a situation that I need to be anxious about. It's not a situation that I need to be fired up about. It's a situation where I've misread the signals and I can actually calm myself down now so that I can deal with whatever I'm facing. So we often use deep breathing as a technique. Another really good technique, sometimes the breathing doesn't work, especially if you've got a child who is really, really worked up and really wound up. They often can't calm down using deep breathing because the brain's just not in a place where it can hear those signals, where it can function, and they're not in a headspace themselves to be able to realistically take those breaths. So when you've got a child in a situation like that, the best thing to do is to grab a drink bottle that's full of water or some sort of liquid that they like, and then you allow them just to slowly sip some of that fluid. And in sipping the fluid, they slowly start to slow down their breathing, and they actually end up regulating in the same way almost that you do when you do deep breathing. So those are a couple of strategies that we use in our house to regulate, but regulation is really, really key. So try them out, see how they work.